Heads up, this podcast more than likely contains strong language, tongue-in-cheek humor, and suggestive remarks.
Hello and welcome to the Hyper Podcast, where two likable people who like talking talk to people they like about the things that the people they like to see if we could like it too. I'm here with my best buddy Teddy.
And I'm here with my best buddy Anna.
Woohoo! And I've got news to share.
Oh, let me.
I've got
Gimme.
I've got huge news. Do you want to guess? How about I give you a clue?
Yeah, because like there's so many facets of your life it could be about. Is it like news for you specifically, or like news for like the family unit, news for like
Me.
friends?
It's me. So
You specifically, okay.
something that I have booked coming up that I'm very excited about, which I've been talking about for years.
Is it a concert?
No,
You've been talking about it for years.
something I've always wanted to do.
I don't know. What have you always wanted to do? You've always wanted to do so many things.
I've always wanted to get a tattoo.
No, are you getting a tattoo?
I'm getting a tattoo!
What are you getting a tattoo of?
I'm gonna get a tattoo of part of the cover for that album from the features called Some Kind of Salvation.
Oh, nice. Did you settle on a design then?
I've kind of given the guy like the inspiration, the size, where it's gonna be, and
Yeah.
the fact that I want it in black and white only. And he was like, sure, I will
I
design
thought
something.
it could be fun if you just got like a little square of the cover itself.
Yeah, I thought about that, but it's blue and white, and I don't want any colour tattoos.
Yeah, but you could just do it in black and white instead and just completely desaturate it into its black and white tones.
Yeah, but
And then like have the album cover name or like the artist underneath and like a print text or something.
I'm particularly excited about this tattoo artist because his tattoos are done in woodcut print style. So it
Ooh.
looks like like a lino print or a wood print. Like,
Yeah, you do like your lino
I
prints.
love it. And the album cover is already in that kind of design. So I was like, oh, this feels like the right guy for the job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've booked it in. It's happening in either July or August. I can't remember. I think it might be August. So yeah, I'm getting a tattoo. I might end up with two because I said like because I've only got like really skinny little forearms, and I was like, for what he was like, oh, it's gonna be probably be this many inches by this many inches, and I was looking at my arm and I was like, bro, I'm not being funny, but there's not much canvas here, so I might have to do one part on one arm and one part on the other.
I mean, usually they will like manipulate it to go around the skin. It's
Yeah.
less about how much like how fat or skinny your arm is. It's just like they work the skin very well.
Yeah, I just think my personal preference is not to have one that goes like around the sides. I just want like a flat on the inside of my forearm bit. And to do that, I think yeah, he's gonna draw it up for me. He seems like a nice enough chap. He lives about an hour and a half from me, so it's not too far.
Or a little drivy drive.
Yeah. What's new with you? Tell me about them ducklings.
They're getting big, they're getting chunky, they're over a week old now, and I have recorded like a little bit each day of the past week.
Mhm.
So I'm hoping to do like almost like a weekly diary.
Mhm.
One of them is bigger than the other two, so I'm like wondering if that's a gender discrepancy, like if that's already like coming into play, or if the oldest one's just really fat
Mhm.
and is eating all the food. I don't know.
Mhm.
But they're being very good. Azola, the middle child, likes to scare me by getting her beak clogged up with food. I think she's got a slight underbite, like a very slight underbite, which I
Mm.
think is affecting the way that she eats. So she keeps getting her nostrils clogged with food. So she keeps like after she eats, she's like open mouth breathing. She's not been able to breathe through her nose while eating,
Oh, weird.
which freaks me out because then I have to put her in the bath because like obviously ducks eat their food with water and everything, and they're putting their head in water so often you really don't like they're not prone to asphyxiation like getting stuff in their lungs, but obviously that is still a risk.
Mm-hmm.
So there has been a few times where I've had to clean her nose out and she's still been open mouth panting, and I've been like holding her tilted downwards to bring up some of the fluid she's accidentally like breathed in.
Mm.
I've been like, you idiot child.
Aw. There's always one.
But that there is always one. There is always one. They've definitely stayed the personalities that they were, like Milfoil's the bold troublemaker, Azzy's quite adventurous, and then Hyssop's a bit shy, but
Mm.
he's getting Hyssop's getting better. I think Milfoil is a boy and Azola and Hyssop are girls, but I won't know until they're much older. I also thought it might be fun for me to like do a little a little gender reveal for the ducklings.
Oh my god, like a little party with tiny bunting.
Like I get like little cupcakes that like I make little cupcakes. I put up some little balloons. I
Yeah,
get like the stew like little decorations.
that'd be so cute.
That'd be funny. But no, they're lovely. They're keeping me up sometimes at night
Mm.
because obviously they go to sleep with the sun and rise with the sun. And at the summer at the moment, the sun's like rising at like fucking 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I've taken to they've not had the heat lamp because it's actually been quite hot, and actually now that they're more than a week old, they probably don't need it, so I might just forgo the heat lamp. But I
Mm.
have been just covering them up at night with like a blanket so that they don't make noise until I take the blanket off in the morning when my alarm goes off.
Yeah, smart.
Honestly. And I tried putting them down to bed the other night and then me stay down here to like finish up a couple of things before bed, and I felt like a mum who just put their toddlers to sleep and was trying to get like 5 minutes to
Mm-hmm.
themselves. Oh, but no, they've not been too bad.
Good. I can kind of hear them every now and then, but not like
Yeah,
crazy.
at the moment they're just talking to each other,
Mm.
so they're very chatty with each other. I've had 3 batches of cool ducks. The original ones, their parents, the first batch that Frogbit had, and then these guys, which is the second batch.
Mm.
And the first two were not very chatty with each other,
Mm.
but these two are very chatty with each other. So I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
They do
Interesting.
cry when they're separated. They've got a bit of separation anxiety. I had to take them with me to the vet today,
Mm.
and my dad was like, "Why are you bringing the ducks?" And I was like, I literally had to take them to the doctor's, Dad, last week because I can't go anywhere without them because they cry and cry and cry, and they will make themselves like sick and stress themselves out thinking I've abandoned them and they're gonna
Mm.
die.
Do you think they'll grow
But
out of that, or are they just gonna have to get used to
yeah,
it?
they'll get more independent as they get a little bit older. When they start getting like their I love teenage ducklings as well because they're so weirdly proportioned, and they're so like grotty looking. And that'll be the time where I start putting them outside with their parents. Like I'll put them in a separate like cage within the main enclosure for like
Mm.
an hour or two just so they can get used to them. Because
Mm-hmm.
originally last week the parents just ignored them, and then this week I took the ducklings to see them the other day, and all 7 were screaming at me as soon as I put the ducklings down.
Mm.
All of them were yelling at me like, "What? What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Not a
So
happy family.
now they're all scared of each other.
Oh.
So I knew they would be. I knew that's why I took them off of Frogbit, is because I knew she'd be a bad mum, and I
Mm-hmm.
knew trying to sneak them back in when they were like a day old, and she rejected them and was like, "Get me the fuck out of here." I was like, I'm not surprised. They make
Mm.
terrible parents, call ducks.
Mm. Mm. Interesting. Maybe that's like a species specific thing.
I don't know. Apparently, it's just they're just not very um motherly.
Mm.
It can probably be like if you bring them inside right before the eggs hatch and you monitor, and like you can probably do things to like force them, but after Frogbit's kill count, I was like, no,
Yeah, fair
I'll just
enough.
take them now and I'll do it all myself. I know how to do it. I've done it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Beep beep beep. Yeah, they're lining up they line up in like a little row to fall asleep, or they get into like a triangle formation with one at like each point.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
That's so cute. Too many
Well,
pets. I've got too many pets.
our big idea for the day today
Yeah, we're not doing a fix, are we?
We're not doing a fix. We're doing well, I feel like I can always get to know Teddy more, you know? And I feel like the way to do this is through a personality test. Not a BuzzFeed one, but a Myers-Briggs one.
I was gonna say, I don't know if there is more you could learn about me
Well,
unless we start exploring each other's bodies, which I don't think either of us have any interest in doing.
I mean, no, but also I am interested to see if anything comes out of this quiz that I'm like, oh damn.
That you're like, "Oh, I didn't realize that you'd finally." Because like, I have taken this quiz before. I think I took it in my teens, and I took it in my early 20s, the, 16 personalities, Myers-Briggs test.
Yeah.
And each time I came back with the mediator personality type. But that was before I started setting down boundaries, and that was when I was like, "Oh, you should just let bygones be bygones, and you should give other people a chance." And now I'm like, "Actually, no, if you behave really poorly, that's fucked up, and you should take responsibility for that." And also, I'm not putting myself out for someone who's not, who doesn't give back
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I know I've definitely done this in my life at some point, but I don't think I've done it as like a
recently.
fully formed adult. So this will be
Yeah.
interesting. I think
With
last time I did it, I don't know what the type I got was, but I know that I had the same one as Taylor Swift, so I'm interested to see if that has since changed.
It's Taylor Swift's, of course. I mean, the Swifties are intense, so of course Taylor Swift's personality type is known.
Yeah,
My
I mean, when
God.
you do it, I think there's like it kind of
Or does
tells
it tell
you.
you what
I
celebrities?
think so, yeah. That's what, or I've just, hallucinated similarities with Taylor Swift for some reason. But I think
Right.
it did say, oh, yeah, T Swizzle, she's
Sexy,
also this.
long legs.
Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do it together, I think.
Yeah, because then we can talk about the answers, and then we can talk about the questions, talk about our answers, and then do
Yeah.
it all in one go.
Oh my
Because like,
God, my doorbell has just gone. Uh, I'm gonna have to
is George
pause really
here?
quickly. No, wait,
Yeah.
give me a sec.
Damn. What are they called? It's not Carol people that come to your doorway, is it? It's
Jehovah's
Who are the
Witness.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
It was not a Jehovah's Witness. It was in fact just friend of the pod, Polly, coming on
Yes,
to give me some chocky because she's so nice. Anyway, so back
angel.
to it. I'm looking at the questions.
Yes.
I think we're gonna get the same ones at the same time.
I think so. I think it's all the same ones at the same time. I don't think they like, because the first one for me is you regularly make new friends,
Yeah, I have the same. Okay, right. I'm going
which
for
you were very friendly as like a teenager, but I feel like in our adulthood, it's not as easy to make friends.
I don't know. I'm going big agree. I'm maxing out on the agree for that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I feel like if you introduce me to new people, I make friends with them easily, but I don't make them of my own accord, you know? I can
Mhm.
warm up to like acquaintances very easily, but that's kind of it. So I think I'm gonna go in the middle, like actually just completely neutral in the middle.
Mhm. Okay. Right. Next one I've got is complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones.
Um, mm, I don't like complex. I like novel. I like
Okay.
exciting. I like exciting ideas, with a bit of pizzazz. But if something's got like a lot of elements to it, that's a lot I've got to keep track of, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I'm gonna go for slight disagree on that one.
I'm gonna go with slight agree.
Mhm. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments.
Hmm. It depends. I won't be more emotionally tied to something that is not aligned with logic, but at the same time, I'm definitely more emotion over logic.
Mhm.
So it'll be like if someone's like, "Oh, that hurt my feelings," and I'm like, "Well, logically, I've done nothing wrong here. I behave like this event shouldn't be upsetting this person." But I'll be like, "But emotionally, like you want to be there for people, you want to be nice."
I'm maxed out on agree on this one for sure.
I think I'm gonna go with a middle agree.
Mhm.
off.
This next
You're
one is
living.
gonna call you out.
Oh, organized workspaces, absolutely not. I mean, I'm getting better, but that's the thing. A lot of people see like the layouts of things that I have and they're like, how do you know where anything is? But to me, I know where things are. It makes sense in my head. But I
Mm,
know to other people it's just like clutter.
I'm going big agree again. I'm very
I'm
clean and
gonna
organized.
I'm going middle disagree because I know to other people it just looks crazy. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Externally,
Yeah.
internally, no.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Yeah. I agree. Externally, sure.
I
Internally,
think
big disagree.
if I've noticed this, like if it's a situation like I've got to go for a blood test and I really don't like blood tests, that'll keep me up the night before and I'll feel really sick if I've got to do something I don't want to do or like something happens and I'm really stressed and I'm like a third party almost. If an emergency happens in the moment, I'm like knuckled down. I'm
Yeah.
like in the zone.
Yeah, same. Yeah. You hit that flow state where you're like, right, I've got to sort
Yeah.
this out now.
So I feel like even though inside I'm very, very anxious, I can stay calm and stay alert and stay, the pressure doesn't break me until like after the fact where the adrenaline like rushes off and I start crying.
Yeah, I'm literally exactly the same. So I'm gonna go for like middle agree, maybe.
I think I'm gonna go with slight agree because I would still rather pass it off to someone else, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. You find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting.
I definitely find it less daunting than I did before because of like the podcast stuff we're doing and
Mm.
the VTubing stuff I'm doing. I'm like, I need to get better at this, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I think I'm okay at this in a professional setting, but no one really enjoys it, so I'm gonna go for like a small disagree. I don't
I'm
find it
gonna
very daunting.
I'm gonna go with a middle agree, and then I'm gonna press the next button so we can move on to our next things.
Ooh.
Oh, this is where we're gonna differ
Oh yeah,
again.
this is huge. This one
You
is
prioritize
huge.
plans and tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline.
Yeah, easy big fat agree for me.
I again, I will put things off, but I will still in my brain know I've got time. So, is it effective? No. Does it still work? Do I put myself in a lurch? Also, no. So I'm gonna go with slight disagree.
People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Yeah, massive
Ooh,
agree.
massive agree, but also numbers and data and things like statistics can really like back people's stories and emotions so massively.
Yeah. I
Like
just
they're
find
also so important, but the stories are what really grip you.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, hard
absolutely
agree.
no interest in numbers or data. Like, I'm not one of these people that can fuck with numbers at all in any capacity. Like, I'm shit with
No,
them,
maths
so
maths is not our strong
no.
suit.
No, no, no. Oh, here's another one for you. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists.
Sometimes, like obviously the autism part of me likes a good schedule, doesn't like when there's big changes, and I do because of my memory issues, I do like writing down lists because um but I'm also terrible at sticking to schedules because of because of my chronic illnesses.
Mm.
But so I would say they're definitely getting more useful. There's definitely give me more structure, but sometimes I do struggle to stick to them. So I'm like, do I do agree or do I do slight agree? Because I say I'd like to use them, but I don't think I'm very good at them. And I'm getting better with spontaneity. I think I'll go middle agree.
I've also gone for middle agree, and because you've gone middle agree, I'm going to bump mine up to big agree.
Do
Because
you think you're a lot more rigid than I
I think
am?
I'm way, way more rigid than you are. Like,
I think it depends. You will your schedules and lists are very well planned out, whereas in mine, I think I like to use them, but I do like to use them because I keep them quite lax. snacks.
Mm.
I won't like chock-a-block fill myself up because obviously I've got to account for, well, I might feel sick that day or I might need a
Mm.
rest. I might need to do this, that, or the other. So I feel like I think also like the type of schedules and lists you make would be way more like, they'd be like color coded and like all like, there'd be like no stone unturned. Whereas I'd be like, I don't particularly care what activities are done within this hour, so long as something gets done.
Yeah, I don't like spontaneity at all, and I don't like plans changing at the last minute. I also really don't like oh my god, it's just gone out of my head. Wait.
Grab it, grab
Wait,
it.
wait. What do I really not like? Um
Disruptions,
I don't like disruptions, I don't
uncertainty,
like changing my
the
plans. Oh,
unknown.
I also have to schedule weekends of um don't like I block out weekends that just say don't talk to anyone, because if I
Yeah, leave
don't
me
do
alone.
that, then I will literally just book every hour of every day of my life
Oh my
and
god,
never like chill out. So I have
that's
got
crazy.
I know I've got better at it now. I have 2 weekends a month that I'm like, you're not doing anything. Do not book.
Yeah,
And it's much easier. It means I see far fewer people, but to be honest, I get less burnt out. So
exactly. You gotta balance those things.
even a
Even
small
a
mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, big fat agree.
See, I used to be like a big fat agree, but I like nowadays I would have gone like massive agree on this. But nowadays, like if I make a mistake in like my art or my writing or like other endeavors I'm doing, I have gotten a lot more gentle with myself and been like, that's okay.
Lol, that could not
You
be
know,
me. That could
everyone
not
makes a
be
small
me.
mistake. It's human. But also, if I made a moderate mistake, if I made a big mistake, I'd be like, you're a fake. You don't belong
Oh
here.
my god, that's literally my internal monologue. George always says that I have, or he'll be like, "Oh, why are you bummed out?" I'm like, "Oh, because I don't know what I'm doing and I fucking hate XYZ thing." And he's like,
And I don't know how I've gotten
mm,
here.
"Is that negative self-talk?" And I'm like, "Fuck
Yeah.
off! Is it negative?
Yes, that
Fuck
I
off!"
think that's what's really helped me is that I've stopped doing any sort of negative self-talk. I haven't been like, oh, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, Teddy, you idiot, if I do something like silly, stupid, like forgetful, stupid. But if I like actually fuck something up, I won't be like, oh, Teddy, you fucking idiot. I'll just be like, oh, okay, is it that bad?
Oh, that
No.
must
Can
be
I fix
nice.
it? Yes. I've had to like consciously work on that
Mm,
because I was like, I think I'm contributing negatively to my self-esteem and I don't
yeah,
need anything else dragging that down.
yeah.
So I think a small mistake, no, a bigger mistake would definitely make me feel like yeah, that I'm not up to snuff, that you know, a bit of imposter syndrome. So I
Mm,
might go with slight disagree because obviously if it was a big mistake,
mm-hmm.
I would get a bit upsetty spaghetti.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation.
I have done it before,
Depends on the
but
setting for me.
yeah, like at a con with people in cosplays or like at stalls and stuff, it's a lot easier because you know what to talk about because they're usually wearing their topic or whatever.
Yeah.
But like in public, the most I'll do is go up to someone and give them a compliment, like if they've got hair, like nice hair or they're like a nice outfit kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I won't like start being like, "Hey, the music car," or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know. I don't even know what people would open up to when talking to strangers because I don't think I've ever met a stranger like ever in my life and just chatted up to. They've come up to me sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever approached someone and like struck up a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But I have complimented people and I have in cons been like, "Oh, nice cosplay," and then it's turned into like a conversation.
Yeah, I would do the same. I'm not just gonna go up to someone randomly and be like, "Cooey." Like, I don't think that there's anything that a stranger would hold in. Like, I don't find strangers interesting enough to be like, "Oh yeah, definitely gonna talk to you randomly for no reason." If unless it was at like a gig or something we had in common.
Yeah, exactly. Or if it was a celebrity.
Yeah, or if it's just yeah. So I really like complimenting people a lot. Like,
Yeah,
if
but I feel like
someone's
that's
looking
not like
different.
striking up a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
conversation, is it? I mean it as like a, I'm just gonna drop that in there. Like I don't want any of your time. I don't want you to have to engage with me. I want to just give you this compliment genuinely off the cuff. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah. and now we can
So
go
I'd
our
say
separate ways and feel good about
yeah,
ourselves. Yeah.
yeah, and if they start to talk to me, then I'd feel a bit uncomfortable. So maybe I'll
Yeah.
go like middle disagree because I would compliment them, but not any further than that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go slight agree. Just for the
You would feel comfortable.
yeah, just for the sake of, like networking and that. I do a lot of that.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
that'd be
You
okay.
feel more in your element with that kind of stuff, I
Yeah.
suppose. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Hard disagree. Get the
Hard
fuck out of
disagree.
here with
I
that.
love that shit.
I love that shit. That's what this whole podcast is about. Get the
Jesus
fuck out of
Christ, yeah,
here.
get me on a fucking AO3 comments section and I'll be
Yes.
poring over that shit for hours.
My God. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
There's a lot
I
of
would have gone
these.
like hard disagree, but I think part of me unlearning how to be a people pleaser means that sometimes you have to be like, listen, I know you feel this way about this, but this is what actually happened. There's a very thin line between like making sure that you're not rolling over and showing your belly, you
Oh,
know?
I'm always rolling over and showing my belly. I'm going hard agree.
Oh no. I'm gonna go with mm, it's either slight disagree or middle disagree because it's like a we never said that it's like a 7 dot system, but it is.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like slight, then somewhat, and then very, I would say.
yeah, and in the middle is like I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah.
I would say I I tend to prioritize their emotions unless they're contradicting something. So I'm gonna go like mm, middle disagree.
I've just realised I got this wrong. Yeah, I'm the same. I read it wrong. I thought it was people's feelings over facts, but yes, I'm also disagree. Okay, you often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all.
Yeah, but you don't.
No,
I'm gonna go with agree massively. I don't need a schedule.
you rarely.
I have my own like schedule in my mind, but I don't have like a set schedule of like things I need to do. I just have like a make sure you eat today, make sure you do this today.
I schedule everything within an inch of its life.
Yeah,
You
that's
rarely
crazy.
worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
Oof.
Hard disagree. That's literally all I think about ever.
Oh my God. I've gotten a lot better about that because I think I've just gotten to the point where I don't have the mental energy to care what people think of me. I'm like, I don't really care if you like me or not. Like, I have the people in my life who I know like me. That's enough for me, kind of thing. But I do sometimes out in public, like if someone interacts with me, I walk away thinking like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I hate being
I'm,
perceived in public. I hate it.
yeah. So
Don't
I
look at
would
me. Don't talk to
say
me. Don't interact with me. Just let
I
me
don't
be.
worry about it anymore. I just kind of just don't think about it nowadays. But sometimes I will. So I'm gonna go with slight disagree.
Mm.
You enjoy participating in team-based activities? Absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah, I do. I'm going middle agree. I don't love it. Like I
Um,
don't love corporate team building and I don't love team
yeah,
sports, but I do like doing things with other people, yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is it team-based activities and like a rigid set, or is it like team-based activities like D&D?
That's what
You
I'm
know?
thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking about it in terms of like D&D. So I'm going middle agree.
I'm gonna go completely middle and
Okay.
just because it does depend on the environment for me.
You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches.
Mm.
Nope, disagree.
I don't enjoy it, but if something isn't working for me, I will go, okay, maybe I'm coming at this wrong. Maybe I need to try something else after I've walked away and like had a breather. So I don't enjoy it, but I will do it.
Mm,
But I am a creature of habit. I do prefer like
same.
my methods.
Yeah. I've gone middle
I'm
disagree for this one.
I'm gonna go slight disagree.
I don't like new and untested things. I like when there's an established way of doing things and I follow along. That's good for me.
Yeah, but like at the same time, if like if they're like with digital art and stuff, there's always changes. There's always like new pens, new stuff to try and everything, new shading methods and stuff. And I will like go, I could possibly improve my shading if I tried this, and then
Oh
I will
yeah.
try it and it will work out. So,
Creative pursuits. That is a good point. I'm thinking about
mm,
this from a work perspective, but for a
mm,
creative pursuit, absolutely, I'll do new and untested
yeah.
approaches, like the
I
kind of
won't
shit.
enjoy them specifically, but I
Yeah.
will do them. Like it does make me think, oh God, I don't know what I'm doing, and I hate not knowing what I'm doing.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I will do them, so I'm gonna go with slight disagree. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Ooh.
This might
This is a
divide
hard
us.
one for me because this is a hard one for me because I value honesty so, so much, but I also don't want to come across as insensitive, but I am quite a blunt person. I know a lot of times I've said things to people who are being quite sensitive that have just been quite like a lot of time, like when I was a teenager and friends would be like upset about something and I'd be like, "Yeah, but it's your fault though, you caused this."
Mm.
And I don't mean it to be mean, I mean it to be like, the only way you can fix this and stop feeling the way you're feeling is if you, like, own up to the fact that this was the part you played in it kind of thing.
Mhm.
I think honesty is maybe the best policy, like, I don't wanna hurt anyone's feelings, but at the same time, I don't think sugarcoating stuff is gonna help people if they don't know what, if it like, is linked to what they're getting sensitive over. If it's nothing to do with what they're getting sensitive over, I won't give a shit, but mm, slight disagree.
I'm slight agree on this one. I absolutely don't tell people what I really think.
You've got the kiddie gloves on.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around telling people what I really think
I mean,
about stuff.
I once told someone who was like, they had a lot they were just getting like really depressed and they just kept like saying all this stuff and everything, and I just remember being what is your end goal here? Like, what is your end goal? Like, is that what you want? Is that the solution that you're looking for? Is like, and it'll all be for nothing, and like you would have wasted your time, or are you gonna like knuckle down and start living the life that you want to live and start enjoying the life that you want to live and like really make something of this, you know? And it was so harsh at the time, but then they messaged me a few days later and they were like, I really needed to hear that. I It was like a real
Tough
wake up
love.
call to
Yeah.
just, yeah, exactly. I am a firm believer in tough love, so
Yeah, I'm not a firm believer in tough love. I need my
be
feelings are
gentle.
delicate. I'm
I think
like,
I'm pretty delicate with you, but that's because you're very self-aware. I don't need to tell you like, "Oh, this could make you feel better." I feel like you already know.
I already know the solutions. I just don't want to hear
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, exactly, and I could just be like, "Okay, it's just emotional support I need to provide here."
Also, we're only on step 4 out of 10, so we might need to speed up.
I mean, how long have we been going? Only like 20 minutes, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're like half an hour in
Okay, we'll
at this
we'll we'll,
point.
we'll get a woogie one. Actively seek out new experiences and knowledges to explore. Knowledge to explore. I would have said no, but actually, like, I do try and do that now.
Yeah, I'm a middle yes for that.
Yeah,
Prone to
middle
worrying
yes.
that things will take a turn for the worst is horrifically on edge for me, on brand for me.
Oh,
So that's
yeah.
a big, ginormous agree.
I've gotten better since taking the sertraline because it does help as acting like an anti-anxiety med.
Mm.
But before I was on my SSRI, I would absolutely be worrying. So I'm gonna go with slight agree.
You
Enjoy
enjoy?
solitary hobbies. Yes!
Yes, come on. Absolutely, I do.
You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Get the fuck out of
Fuck
here.
off.
Strong disagree.
You're talking about two prolific AO3 writers here.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly. Get out of here. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Ooh.
No, middle
Efficiency
disagree.
efficiency is good, but when you're human, you do have to consider quite a lot of the emotional aspects. So I think I'm gonna go middle disagree. I won't rule out efficiency entirely, but it's like not my priority.
You prefer to do
Ooh.
your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
I feel like you're gonna go agree and I'm gonna go disagree.
Yeah, I'm a hard agree. I realize I'm coming across as like the most in dire straits, needy of therapy when I say this shit, but you gotta earn that relaxing, man.
Oh my no, that's a very, like, self, what is it called?
It's self shit.
Disciplined
Yeah. No, it's not self discipline.
self-discipline.
It's just shit. You should not think like that.
I definitely feel more relaxed when everything's done, but I don't, like, prefer doing them. I will, like, relax if like, I think, again, because 'cause I'm chronically ill, sometimes I just need to relax for a bit first, so I'm gonna go slight disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would prefer to be able to do everything before I could relax, I just can't.
Mm.
In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. This was one I really struggled with as a kid, as an autistic kid. And then I sort of swang too far the other way and started prioritizing other people's feelings over my point. And now I feel like I'm definitely trying to really play the middle ground.
Mm.
I'm trying so hard.
No, I absolutely preserve the feelings of others above all else in the whole world, so that's a big disagree for me. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Nah,
Hard
fuck
agree.
that. Fuck that noise. I'm going in there first. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a wallflower. I literally like rolled up to a birthday party with the first time I went to Oz that my partner took me and a mutual friend to. Did not know these people. They knew these people. I didn't know these people. Walked into a house full of like 30 people. Music's playing. They're all
Mm,
complete strangers to me. I've never been here before. Immediately I was like, "Oh my god. Oh
mm.
my god, I don't know what to do."
Yeah. I have that for like the first few minutes and then I'm in there I just switch and I'm like, yeah, come on, just do it. Just
Yeah.
fucking do it and meet some people.
That's good. Your mood can change very quickly.
I don't think mine does. I don't think yours does either.
I don't think so. I think I'm quite docile, but at the same time, if I don't know if it's the menopause as well, but at the moment, if something like like I think it's actually always been this way, I can get very overstimulated and irritated by certain things.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
so I'm gonna go slight agree because if my mood does change, it does. Like it's not saying your mood can change often. It's not saying that your mood changes regularly. It's just saying your mood can change very quickly,
Mm,
and that is true. I can become very depressive, or I can become very manic, or I can become very irritated.
mm.
So I'm gonna go slight agree. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Oh no, I'm very bad at this.
Me too. Big
I
disagree.
I, I am a bleeding heart. Big
Yeah.
disagree.
You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No.
I used to be really bad at that. I think I have gotten better. I won't prioritize things sometimes the way that I should, but I never like leave myself in the lurch.
Mm,
So I'm gonna go with like, because I am leaving it technically till like right up before like whatever deadline I've got in my head or whatever official deadline there is. But I have given myself enough time to make that work without rushing myself.
mm.
So should I go?
I think go like one of the middler ones.
Yeah. I'll go with slight agree. No, I'll go with just middle. I'll just go in the middle.
I've gone slight disagree for that one.
Yeah. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Enjoy.
No, I don't.
Enjoy is
No.
not the word I would use, but I definitely am. I'm up there about I hate these data centers. I hate that we're so involved in the Middle East. I hate, I am very much like on in terms of ethical dilemmas, so long as it's on like the left side, aka the I care about people side,
Here we go.
then yeah, there you go. So enjoy? No. Will I
Yes.
jump at the opportunity? Absolutely. So I'll go middle agree. Usually prefer to be around others than on your own. Depends on the person.
Yeah, I think middle agree for me.
I think if it was like you or my partner or like other friends I knew very well, I would be happy being around others, but I do like my me time.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go straight in the middle and do neutral as well because I need my me time. Mummy needs me time. But also I do like spending time with the people I love.
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
Ooh,
Yes.
I do like a little bit of theoretical stuff, but highly theoretical.
I can't even think of an example of that.
Oh, it's like so you know, like if you were having an argument with someone and they were like saying, "Well, what if this starts happening? Like, what you know, or imagine if this came into the equation and you had to factor for this." And it's like, "Yeah, but that's not going to happen." But what if it did? And we had to do this, that, or the other, and you're just like, "Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
It just
It's
sounds
not
like
happened
worrying to
yet."
me. Yeah.
A little bit, a little bit. I would say highly theoretical. Yes, I do like a little bit of theoretical where it's like, oh, what would you do if the zombie apocalypse
Yeah, that
happened?
kind of shit. Yeah, I like that.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's fun. But if someone was like, yeah, but like, what if this happened and it's just like a douchebag trying to like rile you up and you're like,
Mm,
oh my god, I don't care. I don't care. I would say highly theoretical. I'm gonna go with slight agree. Depends if it's fun theoretical or like
yeah. Or you're being
paranoid.
goaded, yeah.
You're paranoid or being goaded, yeah. And I'm like, "Ugh, ugh."
Do you follow your heart when facts and feelings conflict?
um, yes. I usually follow my heart, but not again, not a hard agree. I'm gonna go like a middle agree.
Yeah, I've gone for a slight agree on that one. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study
Oh, should I go
schedule.
slight agree on that one? I do like I follow my heart, but usually my heart does align with facts. I'll go slight agree as well, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I find it difficult. Yes, middle agree.
You rarely second guess choices that you've made. No, I'm always second guessing. That's hard.
Yeah,
Disagree.
middle degree. Middle disagree. It's not as bad as it was. I used to doubt everything, and that is again something I've slowly been chipping away to work
Hmm.
on. Oh, here's one we can answer about each other. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Uh, I wouldn't describe you as like full-blown lively and outgoing,
No, I
but I
wouldn't
also
describe you as that either.
yeah, but I also wouldn't describe you as like complete shut-in because you've done like
Cheers.
that, right? You've done, like, roller skating with people, you do, like you go out and do these things with people and all of these other kind of stuff, so you went out, you and hot housemate did, like, a little sort of
Go on.
backpacking trip across Europe?
Yeah.
Like, I would describe those as a bit lively and outgoing, so I would say you're like a creature of comfort. You do like your little safety haven, but you do
Yes.
go out and explore outside of it. So I'd say anywhere between like slight agree and middle agree, depending on like the vibes.
I would say that you are not lively and outgoing. I wouldn't say that you were outgoing, but I would say that you are lively.
I'm a little menace, aren't I? I'm
Yeah,
not like
so
shy.
I would say I think put I think small agree, yeah.
Yeah, are we both small
I
agreeers?
think
We can be
so.
lively when it calls for it.
I think my personality type can probably be best compared to like Bilbo Baggins if he had more friends.
Yeah, a sociable Bilbo Baggins. And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm um Legolas.
Oh fuck yeah. What a duo.
Socially awkward as fuck, doesn't know any social cues. Likes to be in the forest.
Great with bow and arrow.
You are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. Hard agree.
Obviously, come on.
You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions.
No, I feel like we're getting so many of these just
Mm,
worded slightly differently.
I think they do. They do try and catch you out. I like facts, but also like facts are like facts. They are like solid, but also like the impact that they have, the emotional impact that they have, and like the perception of the people around does change things. So I would say slight disagree.
I have
You like,
gone for slight disagree as well.
yeah. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Absolutely not. Hard disagree. You're probably gonna be like, hard agree.
Hard agree. You rarely feel insecure. Hard
Hard
disagree.
disagree.
You avoid making phone calls.
Hard agree.
I don't really care about phone calls personally. I'm
That's
putting that in the
good.
middle.
I can't stand it. Even calling like my doctors and my vet that I call, you know, because I've got a few animals, I've got health issues. I'm still there like, oh,
Mm.
I
Um,
hate it.
I'm just gonna speed through the rest of these for a bit. You
I
enjoy
mean,
exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints.
um, enjoy?
I'm
No.
going down the
Do
middle.
I do I think that you should be aware of like other people's viewpoints in the world and like what other people think and like not be closed-minded?
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go a slight agree because I don't enjoy them. I don't seek it out, but like I will not like shut it out because I think it's important to be well-rounded. You can easily connect with people you've just met. Ooh.
Yeah, easy for me. Just tell
I
people what they
mean,
want to hear. Easy.
see, I would think for myself, I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. But one of my friends that I would go to cons with, he used to say, "You make friends here so easily. People like you so much. They just
Oh,
like click." Like, so I don't. Even if I feel insecure, I think there's a slight agree element to this because even though I might not feel the connection, I might think, "Oh gosh, have I embarrassed myself?"
I
Or
think
"Oh
you're great
gosh."
with new people.
Yeah. Should I
Yeah,
go middle agree?
yeah, I think
It's
so.
that tism. It's that tism Riz.
I don't even have tism or riz, but I'm going middle agree.
I mean, you're very eloquent in like the way you talk. You're very approachable. You're very calming to speak to, which is something that I think is very good when meeting new people.
Oh, that's nice. Um, if your
If your
plans are
plans,
interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible.
uh,
Yeah. Actually, no. Actually, no. Slight agree.
yeah, I'm gonna go with slight agree because my if my plans are like interrupt, like if the train like gets cancelled, that'll freak me out. If I'm like if I've got to like do something and something happens and I'm like, oh my god, I've got to get back on schedule. If it's something like I'm, you know, we're heading somewhere casually and like there's a bird in the road and I get out and I'm like, oh my god, this cute bird. I don't mind things like that.
Mhm.
So I will try and get things back on track, but like I don't catastrophize over it. So I might go middle agree.
Hmm.
Because I do like once I've got a plan in head, I do like to stick with it. I don't
Mm.
like things to go too wild if it's like a set plan and not just a general. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. I've gotten a lot better at this, at getting rid of regrets and
Yeah, I'm not.
cringy.
I'm not bothered by mistakes I made a long time ago. I don't think.
I'm gonna go middle, just completely neutral.
Hmm.
You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Well, it's fucking depressing.
Yeah, I'm going middle for that one because it depends if they're fun or
Um,
not.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it's that we finally take global warming seriously, then
Mhm.
yeah, but like if not, no, I'm gonna go slight agree because like I like the idea of planning like how to preserve this planet, planning how to like make positive changes in the world, but like on what the world could look like in the future. Like let's focus on the now mostly. So I'm gonna go slight agree on not being too interested.
Mhm.
Your emotions control you more than you control them. Ooh.
Middle agree.
Mm. I do think, yeah, because if I get overstimulated, it's game over.
Yep. Same.
The pilot is not behind the wheels anymore,
Yep.
but I've gotten very good at de-escalating getting to that point. I'll get really annoyed and I'll just be like,
Mhm.
just let it go. And then if something else happens, I'll be like, "Right, that's it." So I
Mhm.
think middle agree, and I just am very chill most of the time, thankfully.
Middle agree because I'm anxious all the time.
Yeah, anxiety does play quite a big part. Making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Yeah, slight agree. Slight agree. I don't
Yep.
want to hurt
Same.
anyone's feelings. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like I said, I value honesty and I don't want to make things harder that don't need to be harder just because a few people might get a bit upset kind of thing. It
Mhm.
depends on the gravity of the situation, I guess. Oh, are we on our last page? Oh no, we're on our second to last page.
Okay. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized or consistent efforts.
Hard agree.
Middle disagree on that one. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Ouch. Oh,
That
yeah.
it
Middle agree.
Yeah, if someone thinks like if someone's my friend, maybe not necessarily, but if someone holds me in high esteem, like in my relationship, I do have a lot of insecurity, and I know it's stupid. I know it's nothing to like actually worry about, but I do think to myself like, why do you like me so much when there's so many better people out there
Yeah, I think about
that
that all
could
the
give
time.
you more than I can give you?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go middle agree.
Yep, I have to. You
Would
love a
love a
job that
job.
requires you to work alone most of the time? No, I hate it. That's what my current job
Um,
is.
I'm gonna go slight agree. I would like socialization, but I don't need to get it from a job. You know, so long as I have ample time to get it elsewhere. And
Mm,
I do seem to work better without disruptions. If there's other people around, I can't lock in
mm.
as much. I feel like I'm being watched almost. I just can't do it. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No, I like philosophical questions. They're not like, I'm not like, I don't put a massive load of effort into them, but I don't mind philosophy.
I do think it is a slight waste of time, but I think that me pondering abstract philosophical questions
You
is a
feel like you've
waste of
got
time.
nothing to add
Yeah,
to
I'm
it.
happy for other people to do it, but for me, it's a waste of time.
I don't know, sometimes I sit there like, well, I wonder what's the meaning of life. I wonder, like, what put us here on the planet. I wonder, like, you know, things like that. Sometimes I'll ponder. I don't think it's a waste of time. I think it's important for your self growth as well and, like, fully fleshing out your morals. I'm going to go slight disagree. You feel more drawn to bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places.
I went straight down the
Middle
middle there.
disagree. I can't stand noisy places, busy places. I'm actually going to go hard disagree because as soon as I'm in an area with a lot of people, I'm immediately on edge.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about like high streets and stuff. Yeah, I'm going into
Yeah.
disagree section.
Yeah. It's different if it's a room full of your friends, but if it's like
Yeah.
I'm like it's so funny that I go to like I don't go to them as much anymore, but I used to go to cons because that cons were a sensory nightmare.
Yeah, but
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof.
like
I've done this in the past and I've been caught out because then I've learnt something afterwards that's made me go, oh shit.
I'm a slight disagree on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the middle because I am trying to round myself out a little bit more. Okay, now we're on the last page.
All
You
right.
often feel overwhelmed. Hard agree.
Hard agree. Easy. You
You
complete
complete
things
things.
methodically without skipping over any steps.
I don't mind like if it's something where I'm like, oh, I don't need to do that part, or like, you know, sometimes I'll skip things, but not very often. So I'm gonna go middle agree.
I'm gonna go for um slight disagree, I think, because I'm just thinking about like cooking. I'm always skipping steps when I'm cooking. For
Yeah,
for better or
yeah.
for worse.
I don't know. I like to make sure, like, if I've got instructions and it's like, "Oh, do it this way," I'll be like, "Oh, fine, fuck it, I'll read the instructions." Just because I don't want to fuck it up, and then I'm there like, I've only got myself to blame. If I'd just done it right the first time, I wouldn't be here. I hate that.
Mm,
You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions than follow concrete steps. I don't like having to come up with solutions if there's already a solution there. If I just do as I'm told.
yeah, I'm just going
That's
down
what
the
this
middle.
question means. Yeah, middle. If there's steps for me to follow, great. If there's not, I would love to come up with a creative solution, you know?
Mm.
And if something's boring, then I'd like to come up with something more creative. But like if there's just already a path for me, I'm not gonna fucking fuck it up. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Again, this is something that's caught me out, is that I've been too emotional. I'm gonna go slight agree because again, like
Same.
logical reasoning has like its basis in fact and everything, but the emotions linked to it can really change the perspective and approach that you make to things. You struggle with deadlines. Middle agree.
Hard disagree.
You love it. You love a deadline. I'm just daunted by them because I'm just always worried. What if I get really sick beforehand? Then I'm fucked. Then I'm
Mm,
cooked. So they just kind of scare me, I guess.
mm,
I mean, I've never missed a deadline, but I'm scared I will. I
yeah.
don't like them. I don't like them.
I think it's the
You feel,
fear of missing a deadline that makes me good with
yeah.
them.
I think it's the fear of missing a deadline that makes me bad with them. I would perform so much better if there was no deadline, but at the same time, I know that if I didn't have a deadline, I could come up with ways to convince myself not to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a catch 22. Last question. You feel confident things will work out for you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's such a fucking doozy to end with.
I like to think of my life being happy. I like to think of myself in a little cottage with my partner when I'm old and grey in a land with some ducks. Am I confident that I will get that happy ending? Um, no, but then in a small way, confident things will work out for you. Am I confident that each art piece I make is gonna end well? Yes. Am I confident that each, smaller things like that? Yes.
Mm.
I am. I'm like I'm. Mm,
I would say I'm a very pessimistic person, so I'm going to say middle disagree.
I'm gonna say slight disagree because it depends on if it's something I'm skilled in, then I will be more confident that things will be fine. If it's something I've done a lot and it's always worked out, then I'll feel like nothing at all. If it's like life in general, I'm gonna go with slight disagree. Oh,
Okay,
we get to
let's
choose
look at
our
our results,
gender.
baby.
Ah, I'm still the mediator. Fuck you.
Are you? What's
I am.
mediator? What are the letters?
INFPT.
INFP.
T.
Okay, so I'm an ENFJ.
Oh wow.
Protagonist.
A protagonist.
Let's just have a look to see if it was Taylor Swift. It's locked everything out. That's a bummer.
Yeah, they do lock quite a lot of things behind a thing. I mean, we're just here to figure out
We
what we
just need
are.
to know each other. Oh,
I'm still a mediator. I can't believe that. All of this work I've done on myself for nothing.
who is a famous? What were you?
INFP-T.
Let's have a look. Who is a famous INPFT?
FP.
Yeah.
Apparently
Okay.
I'm mostly introverted, mostly intuitive, mostly feeling, mostly prospecting, and mostly turbulent.
Okay.
Thanks. I thought I was being very middle of the road, but I guess not.
I am extroverted, intuitive, massively feeling, massively judging, massively turbulent.
Oh my god,
This is
you've
actually kind of
swayed.
exposing you're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, perfectionistic, and
Mm.
eager to improve. And it says, you're likely organized, decisive, and thorough, valuing structure and planning over spontaneity. Yay! Yippee! I don't know how to have fun.
Mine is you're likely very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible.
Nice.
I don't know about that.
I'm trying to
Very
find
emotional,
famous
very
celebrity.
imaginative, very introverted. But why don't you look up
Albert
your
Einstein. You're the same as Albert Einstein.
Oh my god, Mr. Einstein.
Princess Diana. Lady Di.
Ah,
You
I
lucky
always knew I
thing.
was her reincarnation.
People's Princess. William
I'm a
Shakespeare.
I'm a turbulent mediator, is what
Oh,
the T means.
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh yeah, that is the quote I've gotten is J.R.R. Tolkien's little thing. Apparently, Johnny Depp,
Wait,
Keanu
me?
Reeves. No, for me, Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves, Andrew Garfield, Kurt Cobain.
Bob Ross! You got Bob Ross!
Oh, Bob
That
Ross.
is a lesson for today, I think.
Tom Hiddleston.
Oh god, hang on. I want to do how many?
Do
Who's
yours.
uh? And then we'll wrap up because this is a long episode. Epic list of famous people with ENFJ. Oprah.
Uh,
If Taylor Swift comes up, then I'm gonna be. Oh, Barack Obama.
Ooh. Is this for the turbulent one?
I don't know if this is for the turbulent one. This is just for the first 4 letters.
I think it does matter which one if you're a turbulent or assertive.
Oh, okay. Hang on then.
Oh no, maybe it doesn't. No, I don't think it matters actually.
What does the turbulent to assertive thing mean again? Is it like?
Just like how self-confident you are. Oh, apparently William Shakespeare, Vincent van Gogh, Anne Frank, Tim Burton, and Florence Welch, the singer of Florence the Machine.
Who is?
That are my type. What was your type again?
Oh, nice. I
What was your
am
type?
ENFJ.
ENFJ. Ooh.
So we have a couple letters in common there. We're both NFs.
Yeah. You've got Martin Luther King Jr., Morgan Freeman, Reese Witherspoon, Harry Styles.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh my god. Not bad. Oh, Jimin from BTS.
Oh, good.
Hatsune Miku!
Oh, that is epic.
Oh my god, that's funny. Jennifer
Apparently
Lawrence.
it's a quite rare personality type, only 2 to 3% of the population.
Damn. Nicely done.
Um,
Hugh Jackman.
oh, Huge Ackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Um,
Oh,
I
how
don't like
fun.
how much AI there is on this website that I've discovered.
Probably a lot. Everything has AI
There
now.
are a lot. I don't need to
Remember,
know.
kids, if you add sugar to concrete, it won't set.
Excuse me?
If you add sugar to concrete, it won't set. I'm not saying that for any particular reason. It's just, good information to have.
Okay. What? What have I missed?
Just in case a data center is being built anywhere near you and you see the concrete machine come in, just
Oh,
so
I
you know,
see.
don't drop sugar anywhere near it.
I see what you're doing here. Also, my laptop is hotter than the sun right now, so we
Hotter
should
than you.
probably
Damn, mummy.
damn. we, we should probably take some credits.
Yeah. I'm just like crazy surprised that even after all these years, how much I've changed. I'm still a mediator. Maybe you can't change your personality type.
I wonder how
Maybe you
much
can.
is like personality and how much is like for me people pleasing instinct and anxiety. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's what I thought. I thought I had a lot of people pleasing, a lot of anxiety, and I've really worked on that. And like my answers are a lot more toned down than they were before, and it was still like, nope, I know what you are.
Damn.
That's crazy. All right, what do you feel like taking credit for this week, Anna?
I'm gonna take the credit for the fact that I actually booked a damn tattoo after talking about it for like 100,000 years.
Yeah, that's big. I
Mm.
honestly was like starting to think, I don't know if Anna will get a tattoo. I'm glad I'm wrong. I
I'm doing it.
I really want a tattoo. I need to finish my magpies, but obviously, and I need to set aside my money to move first,
Mm.
and then I think I'll reach out to the
And raise
tattoo
your
artist.
children.
Yeah, raise my children, and then I think I'll reach out to my tattoo artist and be like, "Hey, remember me? I came to you like 3 years ago, and then life and shit hit the fucking fan, girl. You won't
Mm-hmm.
believe what happened to me, man."
She's gonna book
Uh,
you in just to get the gossip.
she's a really nice. She's really cool. She's really nice. I think she's still in London, which means a little bit of traveling, but hey ho. Um, what do I want to take credit for? Because obviously I did a recording last night with one of our guests, and
Mm.
I already took credit for something in there. I don't want to do like two credits in a row. I want to take credit for squirreling away the last couple of weeks, actually squirreling away some good money into my savings and actually being quite
Nice.
self
Good job.
about my budget and my money. I'm getting better at it. So click
Nice
click
one.
clock, click 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 clock, click click clock it.
Very nice. Very nice.
um, and then I think that's it. We know the inner workings of our personality archetypes now. We know that we're both big sensitive babies, but
Yes.
whereas Anna is extroverted but very schedule specific, I am introverted but very
Willy-nilly.
more lax leaning, which
Mm-hmm.
is funny because you'd think if you were like if an extrovert you'd be quite lax, and if you were an introvert you'd want a lot of schedule, but I guess not.
Well,
I guess not.
that's how you get a rare combination, friends.
I guess.
You
I guess.
not to be that girl, but I am special
Yeah.
and pick me, so come on.
Special girl. Special
Mhm.
girl. And
Mhm.
I think that's all we have right now. So thank you so much for listening. That's all we have for today, but it is far from all we have to say. Next week, who knows? Maybe we'll talk about your hyperfixation. Tune in to find out. Bye.
Bye.